we discussed the other day that we use words to communicate with each other. Communicating or communication is talking to someone. When we write, we are also communicating with each other. In fact, writing is like talking because when we write words, we write them with smaller parts that represent the sounds we make when we say those sounds. What are those small parts called? In the words, what are those small parts that we sound out?
Letters.
What?
Letters.
Letters. Vowels are letters, but letters is what I was looking at. In our alphabet, we have two different kind of letters. Do you know what kind of letters they are? There is, what was one of them? What kind of letters are there? There are vowels and consonants. Right. Actually, there are 5 vowels included in our, how many letters do we have in our alphabet? 26. Can you name all the vowels? A, Anthony. E, Liam. I, Haley. O, and last one, Grayson. U. Okay. The letter Y can act as a vowel occasionally, but A, E, I, O, and U are the only letters that are vowels all of the time. 5 of the letters are called vowels, and the other 21 are called what again? We have vowels and we have consonants. Okay. All right, so boys and girls, I want you to look up here. Okay, this is a name, okay? It's a person's name, and a random person made it up. Okay, Paul James, okay? So, boys and girls, something, I don't know if you knew this about words, but if you look at this name on the board, vowels are very important letters because every word must have a vowel in it. Every word you write will have an A, E, I, O, or U. One of those letters has to be in every word. There is not a word that does not have a vowel in it. Yes.
What about by? It has a Y at the end.
That acts as a vowel in that one. Because it says I, which is a vowel sound. Does that make sense? Okay. So, in the English language, there can be words that do not contain any consonants, like the word A, or the word I, right? But you will never see a word that does not contain a vowel. Let's circle the vowels in this name. Okay, so what are the vowels in the first name? Vivian, can you give me a vowel in the first name? What? U. What's another one? What? A. Okay, what about this last name? Grayson? And what's the other one, Nicholas? E. Okay. I want you to look at your name. We'll just do your first name, okay? Just your first name, not your last name. Okay. How many vowels are in, before we start your names, sorry. Let's look at this name again. How many vowels is in this name? 2. 2 in the first name, 2 in the last name, right? So 4. The letters that are not circled are consonants, boys and girls. Okay? How many consonants are there? 5. Okay, now look at your name. We'll go ahead and do your first and last name. That's fine. Look at your first and last name. How many of you only have one vowel in your name? Nobody? Okay. Go ahead and count your vowels real quick, just so you know how many are in there.
Oh, and first and last?
Yep, first and last.
If you have a Y,
That's fine, but tell me how many total. Like all of them together.
if you have a
No,
Y,
hold on. I'm going to have you raise your hand. Just wait. Okay, count them. Are you ready? Okay, hands down because I'm going to ask. Are you ready? How many of you only have two vowels in your name? First and last. Hudson. First. You have more than two in your first and last name. Vowels. Count again.
I have one in my first name and I in my last.
You have more than that in your first name.
I don't have any vowels in my
Okay, but listen, I want you to count the total of both of them. Okay? Okay, next, I want you to count how many consonants you have in your name. Count the consonants in your name, everybody. And then I want you to show me with your fingers up. Okay, boys and girls, starting today, you will receive a paper like the one you have on your desk and the one that's up here. It's the same paper. Most school days, you will have something that looks like this, okay? This is called a spelling and high-frequency word practice. On this paper, we will practice spelling the sounds we have learned. I will say a sound, I want you to echo the sound and tell me what letter that makes that sound. You then write the letter on your practice sheet, okay? This will be just like having to do or what we have been doing on our worksheets. Okay. So, number 1. Ah. What letter makes that sound? A. Okay. So yes, I want you to say the sound, and then I want you to tell me. It says you can tell me right now. So go ahead and write it down on number 1. We probably won't have you tell me every time, but for right now, okay? All right, number 2. Repeat. A.
A.
What letter?
A.
Okay, write it down. If you guys want to practice that, it's not a bad idea. When it says a, can you read that, or do I need to make it darker? When it says a, have your breathe, and when it says a, you have macron. Remember, this is short, this is a long sound. That means it says its name. Okay. All right, number 3, repeat. What letter? E with a macron, or with a breathe. Sorry. Breathe is that though, right? Not a macaroni.
Macaron street.
Macron is straight. Yep. You have to figure out like that. Okay. Number 4. E. So what letter? E. E with the line. Number what? Right. Okay. Yep. Number 5. Repeat. It. And write it. And what is it? Yes? I. Number 6. I. What letter? Okay. Number 7. Ah. What letter? Number 8. O. What letter? Okay. Number And number 10, U.
U.
What letter?
U.
Okay. Now, boys and girls, we're going to stop there because that's all review. Okay? I'm going to have you turn the page. I'm going to have you put that to the side for a minute. Okay? Put that picture to the Okay, boys and girls, look at the pictures on this page. Who can tell me what that first picture is? Everyone? What is the beginning sound in that picture? M. Or, no, but what's the sound? No, the sound is not M, the letter is M, but what's the sound? Okay. What letter makes the sound?
M.
Write the lowercase letter M under the picture of the monkey. Okay, we will identify each picture and you will write the letter that the picture begins with on the line beneath each picture. So, number 2 is a what? What's the beginning sound? What makes that sound? Write it. Okay, we will go through all of these together, kind of, okay? Okay, boys and girls, on letter C picture card, you see there's a C, right? Now, you also see that there is a line on it, okay? This is called, sorry, write it better. Okay, this is called a K-back. K-back. So when we're doing this from now on, we're going to see C, K, cat, K-back. Okay? Everybody's going to have to learn that this is a K-back, okay? When letter C says K, just like kite, you have to make it kind of look like a K as well. Do you see how it kind of looks like a lowercase K? Okay. When letter C says K and not S, because sometimes it will say S, but in this instance it says K, you are going to put a K back on it, okay? A K back is a line drawn beside the C so that it touches the curve of the C. The K back makes the C look like a K. We use this whenever C makes the same sound as letter K, which is K, okay? Get out your worksheet. Cat begins with the letter K sound, right? So on your worksheet where you had a cat, I want you to put a K back on it. Okay? Yep, on that one. Put a K back on it. Not on the cat, on the C that you drew. Okay. All right, boys and girls. Get back out your spelling high frequently C worksheet. The first one that we did. Okay? Go back to this one. Everybody there? Okay. All right, boys and girls. You guys are going to write the sounds that you hear. You can tell me. Okay. B. B. Yes, remember you got to say the letter. Number 12. D. Or D. Yeah. D. D. Number 13. F. Number 14.